a spray paint bottle, popcorn package, and a cap. I'm Jo Kwan here in Huntington Harbour. This is just some of the trash here at the water's edge in Huntington Beach, but there's something that's been helping to clean this up, and it's sort of like a Roomba for the water.
If you're trashing these parts, the Huntington Harbour, this rover is gonna getcha. The man behind the remote control is Michael Ahrens, the CEO of Clean Earth Rovers. He says this machine has picked up all kinds of things.
Bags, bottle caps, a lot of just like chunks of styrofoam, chip bags, straws.
The rover collects trash from the surface of the water, kind of like a Roomba cleaning up a floor. The trash is collected inside this basket-like attachment it drags behind it. Michael grew up in St. Louis, and the first time he heard about plastic pollution in the ocean was his senior year in high school.
Agitated and like frustrated. There's this huge issue that is just never talked about.
That's what led him to create this all-electric rover that has 20 hours of runtime on a single charge. It works with a remote control or without, since it also has autonomous software that can be programmed to follow a path in the water.
We've collected over 300 gallons of debris, most of it being man-made plastics.
When the basket gets full, it's removed and emptied. Jim Merid is the Environmental Services Manager with Huntington Beach's Public Works Department. He says the rover is one part of the city's cleanup efforts in the harbor. This boat is already being used to help clean up areas that are easy to reach.
But the issue is that with the tiny, tight pockets that we have in the harbor and the inaccessibility of these places where trash tends to accumulate.
He says the rover can help scoop up the trash in the nooks and crannies before the debris sinks to the bottom or disintegrates into smaller pieces and heads to the ocean. Jim says keeping the harbor clean is important for the environment, but also the economy.
Being a coastal city, we're very dependent on tourism, and the last thing we want to do is have a reputation for dirty beaches.
The rover costs $30,000, or cities can hire the company to operate it at a cost of about $300 per site per day. As a kid who grew up in St. Louis, Michael says seeing trash like this on a regular basis.
Then it's eye-opening. Then you're like, yes, this is the problem. This is where all of this starts before it goes out in the ocean.
And while the rover is small, Michael says he hopes it can make a big impact on a problem that persists.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. For more stories in your community, click the subscribe button here. You can also download the Spectrum News app or watch us on TV for the latest information, balanced coverage, weather updates every 10 minutes, and more. We'll see you then.